The camera opens inside a massive luxury estate where golden chandeliers glisten against marble floors and the air smells faintly of new silk and polished glass. A velvet rope is pulled back to reveal the first bed, a plain wooden frame with a thin mattress barely worth $1. Survivor Mr. Beast drops down on it with a smirk, announcing that tonight he will sleep on the cheapest bed in the world, while 3 other challengers test their own fate across a spectrum of extremes. The crowd of cameramen gasps as Extreme Mr. Beast charges forward, leaping on the mattress, bouncing wildly, declaring that this flimsy piece of cloth is more like a survival test than a bed. Moneymaster Mr. Beast sneers, waving cash in the air, reminding everyone that this is only the beginning, that true luxury awaits him with comfort beyond imagination. Mystery. Mr. Beast appears in the corner, sliding a heavy metal lock over a giant wooden trunk, whispering that within lies the key to the ultimate bed, but only for those who can endure the riddles carved into the sides of the box. As the night settles in, Survivor. Mr. Beast tosses on the stiff surface, his back aching from the hard frame, while Extreme chooses chaos, rolling onto the floor, laughing at the discomfort. Moneymaster smirks, eating snacks bought from the kitchen staff, declaring that he has no need to suffer when wealth buys pillows and blankets. Mystery creeps silently, scattering feathers and shredded cloth around the room, leaving eerie messages on the wall that read, "Sleep is earned, not bought." By the next morning, Survivor Mr. Beast begins crafting makeshift padding using leftover curtains, stuffing them under the thin sheet, determined to make even the cheapest bed livable. Extreme climbs onto the window ledge, balancing dangerously to grab hanging drapes, ripping them down to create his own wild nest. Moneymaster bribes a butler for an armful of satin cushions, stacking them high around his bed like a fortress. Mystery stays hidden until midnight, when he pulls away every stolen fabric, forcing the others to fight to rebuild their comfort. By day 5, the doors open, revealing the next test, a $5,000 designer bed hand carved with gold trim, layered with silk sheets and memory foam thicker than the floor itself. Survivor Mr. Beast runs his fingers across the carvings, humbled by the craftsmanship, as he explains that each stitch costs more than his entire first bed. Extreme throws himself onto it, bouncing high, yelling that it feels like floating in the sky, daring the others to last longer than him without falling asleep instantly. Moneymaster lies back, stretching in victory, shouting that this is his throne and that true kings deserve only the finest. Mystery hovers in the shadows, drawing strange symbols across the headboard, promising that even luxury can turn to nightmare when trust is broken. The days pass, with strange turns. Survivor Mr. Beast spending hours proving that he can still sleep on the $1 frame while never fully surrendering to comfort. Extreme risks himself again, climbing the frame of the expensive bed until it cracks slightly, laughing that even wealth cannot handle pure chaos. Moneymaster grows greedy, surrounding himself with scented candles, roses, and servants demanding service while the others sweat through challenges. Mystery steals into the night, removing pieces of the bed legs, leaving it wobbling and unsafe, daring anyone to risk sleeping without fear of collapse. Storms rage outside the estate, thunder shaking windows, water seeping in through cracks. Survivor Mr. Beast works tirelessly, stuffing wet towels beneath the dollar bed to keep it dry, determined that survival matters more than price. Extreme drags the $5,000 mattress closer to the fire, risking sparks and burns, but refusing to freeze. Moneymaster screams as his silk sheets are drenched, his fortune unable to stop the storm. Mystery scatters shards across the carpet, making every step toward the beds a dangerous gamble. The final challenge is revealed on day 30, the $5,000 bed placed at the heart of a glass dome glittering with diamonds and glowing lights. A masterpiece that looks more like a throne than a place to rest. Survivor Mr. Beast limps forward, blistered hands touching the carved gemstones, whispering that no amount of luxury erases the struggle it took to reach this point. Extreme climbs onto the bedpost, swinging recklessly, shouting that this is the craziest thing he has ever seen, and daring the others to try to knock him down. Moneymaster spreads himself across the silk, shouting that this bed belongs to him alone. But the dome begins to shift as Mystery sets hidden traps, shaking the structure, forcing them all to work together or risk losing everything. For nights they battle exhaustion, betrayal, and danger, yet they endure. Survivor Mr. Beast holds the group together, building protective walls around the dome. Extreme risks himself, patching cracks at impossible heights. Moneymaster finally humbled offers to share his wealth of cushions. Mystery leaves a final riddle burned into the floor, stating true comfort is not measured by cost, but by the strength to endure without giving up. As the final sunrise breaks, fireworks blaze above the estate survivor. Mr. Beast lifts the prize, announcing, "This was the hardest bed challenge in history, proving that money may buy softness, but only courage and heart can carry you through."